Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. And here's Halliburton. Passes it to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And Towns gets it to go.
And hey, Towns can drill that shot. The D has to be aware of his touch from mid-range.
Here's Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
He misses the free throw. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure. And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
Hart with it. Halliburton picks him up. Hart kicks to Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Shoot two.
That free throw, no good. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. And the pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Sinks the triple.
And Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. And here is Bridges. And so just over a minute and a half played. Tipped away. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Anunoby following the score by Indiana. Bridges passes to Brunson. Unable to get that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Pass to Mathurin. Kicks it to Turner. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Robinson's checked in for New York. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam finds Halliburton. No good with the triple. Knicks trailed by 4. To the middle. Here's Hart. And to get open is Robinson. Hart, that's good.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Halliburton outside. Passes to Turner. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Nembhard. Over Bridges. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the inside. And the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Halliburton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now here's Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pacers trailed by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Here's Mathurin. He's guarded by Anunoby. Halliburton passes to Turner. To end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
The first free throw is good.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And here's Halliburton after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
The Pacers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Now, here's Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Anunoby. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. The pass to Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Brunson scanning the floor. Anunoby finds Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And here are the Pacers now. Bridges with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Here's Nembhard down low and finished off by Siakam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
New York leading by 3. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. And stolen by Siakam. With the drive. They grab their own miss. Nembhard. The layup missed. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Achua. Anunoby with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Knicks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Second free throw, no good. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Back to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Here's Anunoby. And he overshot that one, missing. Pacers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. That gives them the lead. Nembhard's got 6. New York trailing. The pass to Anunoby. Now Bridges. New York moving it around. Hart finds Brunson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Mathurin. Shoots. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
New York calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Brunson. He's got 7. To end the drought. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
They get the rebound. Goes back up. Siakam trying to free himself up. Bank shot, no good. Hart the pass to Achua. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And that one falls for Turner. 1:53 left in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Achua. Shoots over Turner. Off the left rim and out. Pacers leading by 4.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Anunoby, no good. And here's Indiana. They're on a 16-7 run. Bridges against McConnell. Siakam outside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
.51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Turner.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Up top, McConnell. Brunson covering. A shot by McConnell, no good. Knicks trailed by 6. Bridges outside. Steps back and fires. And that's good for 2. Brunson's got 11.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Siakam. No good on that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Toppin is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the shooting guard position. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Neesmith, the pass to Bryant. Basket counts.
And Bryant adopting a bit of bully ball that time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Here's Neesmith. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Mathurin after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. McConnell finds Toppin. 5 to shoot. Here is Bryant, defended by Towns. And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Bryant managing to work through it that time.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Hart with it. Passes it to Brunson. From outside the arc. And they recover it. And Anunoby stays with it.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And there's the pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. There's the dish to Toppin. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Pacers lead by 4.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And so it's New York with it, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. McConnell scanning the floor. Snatched away. Hard against McConnell. McBride passes to Anunoby. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's McBride. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now here's Towns. Inside, Brunson goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 16 points.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Back to McConnell. Passes it to Toppin. Here's Mathurin. Brunson covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
No good on the free throw. The Knicks making a switch here. Payne's checked in. And Indiana with a change here too. Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell. He hits the second from the line. And here's Payne. Now the pass to McBride. Now here's Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Over Neesmith. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Mathurin. He has 5. Dishes it to Toppin. Lays it up off the glass. Toppin's got his first bucket in this one.
Good job from Toppin, just completing a play that time through contact.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Payne. To the middle. Here's Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Towns has got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Bryant looking over the floor. Passes it to Neesmith. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Neesmith has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers. The pass to Anunoby. Back to Payne. Outside, Towns. Pass to McBride. Bryant with the rebound. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Pass to McBride. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now, here is Halliburton. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Pass to Anunoby. That 3 off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now Toppin. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
No good on that one. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And the Pacers also making a change. Nemhard's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Knicks trailed by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers.
One shot.
Free throw good. Hart. And the Pacers call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Pacers leading by 7. There's the pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Pass to Nemhard. Ryan against Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bryant's a tough guard when he gets outside of the key. He's got great touch.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw, good, Bryant.
And I like what Thomas Bryant gives to this team. This is a solid shooting big, helps stretch out the offensive opportunities. And because of that size, he's still willing and able to finish.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Traps in the tray.
No hesitation from Payne that time. Playing assertive here.
And so here is Indiana. After New York gets the 3. Here's Nesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks trailed by 6. And now the Knicks on the break. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And Towns drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Bryant. 7 points in the game. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And it's off the back rim. No good. Siakam against Towns. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 6. Passes it to Shepard. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton, and this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Nembhard. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Payne. Bridges finds Payne. Here's Beauchamp beyond the arc. He can't get that one. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Knicks trailed by 5. Bridges outside. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. The pass to Beauchamp. They get it back. Hart, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Shepard. And the shot goes down. Now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Good on the triple. Towns has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Here's Nembhard. 4-point game. Bryant passes to Shepard. Wants to get it to Bryant and does.
And Bryant, with that kind of positioning, he's going to get the dunk.
New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Shepard. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time. And we got to put a body on people. Then go get it.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even.
They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit.
Taking a look at the Pacers, how about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And Kenny, your take on New York.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've got Bridges. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Brunson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bridges finds Brunson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pacers leading by 8. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Hits the three-point bomb. Siakam's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Now, here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Mathurin. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Halliburton missing. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Brunson the pass to Bridges. And here is Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Lets the three fly. That shot no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Passes to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Nembhard's got 10 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Towns, the bounce pass. Looking to end his cold spell. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket's from Anunoby. To the wing right side. Here's Mathurin. He's guarded by Anunoby. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Knicks trailed by 13. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson with it. 16 points for him. Great open look there. He's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Halliburton. 10 points for him.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Now, Brunson. Here's Towns. Count that one. Towns has got 17 now.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Turner. He's got 7.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Turner. Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. All free throws good from Turner. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges outside. And here's Brunson. 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. It's Robinson high post. Siakam's there. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Robinson.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Here's Nembhard. 10 points for him. Another shot. In deep. Turner drops it in. Turner's got 11 points.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Bridges passes to Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson, he is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Indiana leading by 10. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. 14 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 10. He dishes it to Towns. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Takes it out to Siakam. Here's Mathurin. 7 points in the game. No good on the triple. Anunoby with it. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Siakam, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Anunoby. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So Anunoby will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
The free throw off from Anunoby. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Nembhard. 10 points for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And New York making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Toppin's checked in. Here's McBride. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McBride's got his first 2 points.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now, here's Nesmith. Turner up top. He's covered by Shamet.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Knicks trailed by 8. Here's McBride from 10 feet out, and again it's New York.
Got to talk on defense that left him all alone.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. The pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Shamet. Turner passes to Nesmith. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Knicks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Kept alive. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
First free throw is good. And Towns drops them both. Pacers leading by 4. Now Halliburton. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And here is Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. That's tipped.
That's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Puts it up from 7. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And Towns throws it down.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks trailed by 6. New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's McBride. Fires it up. The rebound by Turner.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Steps back and shoots. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 4 points with the buckets from Bridges.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson did attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And he makes the first.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. The pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Shamet. Passes it to Nesmith. And here's Halliburton. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's McBride. He's covered by Halliburton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Achua, he's checked in for New York. The Pacers making a change here. .58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here is Halliburton. Defense right on him. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Shamet. No good off the back of the rim. Indiana leading. And the pass to Shepard. Now Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Achua. Indiana again missing. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Turner. T.J. McConnell is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Siakam passes to Mathurin. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
New York trailing. Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Here's Achua. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Pacers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Mathurin. To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. On defense, the Knicks. A 2-point game. And McConnell gets it to go.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Now, here's Bridges. Down low. Here's Hart. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. That one misses for Hart. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Mathurin, defended by Hart. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Here's Brunson. To get open is Robinson. Brunson, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Knicks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Anunoby has the open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now, here's McConnell to the left wing. Here's Shepard. And they'll get another chance. Takes it out to Siakam. Feeds it to Turner. 4 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Hart. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Trains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 21 in the game.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Shooting two.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
First one falls for him. Siakam hits them both. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Brunson with it. Bridges outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Now, here's McConnell. Passes it to Mathurin.
Watch the screen.
Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson, and again it's New York.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Anunoby. Fade away. Kept alive by New York. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Here's Mathurin. Outside Turner, just 4 to shoot. Indiana again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bridges shot, good.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Now the pass to Nemhard. Back to McConnell. Siakam looking around. McConnell against Brunson. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Turner's got 9 points here in the second half. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Anunoby in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's good from Anunoby. Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Both free throws good from Anunoby. So it's the Pacers now. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Driving to the basket. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Right side Robinson. Six on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. No good on the 3. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And here we go. The shot's good from Brunson.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here is Halliburton. And it's Mathurin missing. On the wing, Bridges. Passes it to Brunson. To get open is Robinson. The shot's good from Brunson. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Nembhard. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
New York calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, OG Anunoby.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
Brunson against Halliburton. Hart trying to get open, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Brunson. Pacers trailed by 6. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam with it. And there's the pass to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. Over Siakam. New York, no good that time either.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Bridges with the steal. And it goes down 2 points. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard, defended by Bridges. Here's Nembhard. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Bridges passes to Hart. Now Anunoby for 3. Hart, no good. Halliburton against Anunoby. Siakam, right side. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Back to Brunson. Hart trying to get open. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 27 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Siakam. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Hart trying to get open and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Oh, big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Towns. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Hart trying to get open. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Now here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 7. Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 7. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out, and New York the other way now. To the inside, Hart. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Elbow shot is on the way. Siakam misses. And so it's New York with it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hart, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Safely And we can't wait to
Thanks very much, Carl.
once again.
Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the three-point line, trying to contest every shot. We just made it difficult.
And that led to a win for you. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
We've got 2 conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in the shooting guard position. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And that sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Mind the lane. Find the lanes. One shot.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Now here's Towns, and here's Brunson from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's in there.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Towns for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Mathurin. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And here's Turner, covered by Towns. Halliburton outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
First one falls, and Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did, despite being moved near the trading deadline. I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA, and that's for a really young player. I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
That one misses.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Over Brunson. Misses off the right iron. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Shot from the top of the key. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Turner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Anunoby covering. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. That one goes in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Fires the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. To the inside, Matherin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, BA. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, BA. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Second free throw, no good. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Here's Nembhard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Matherin. Shoots over Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. The shot by Towns, no good. The Pacers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Brunson against McConnell. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Indiana trailing here. McConnell outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Now Anunoby. The 11-footer. Count the basket.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
Indiana shooting 33% in the first quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Hart. Bridges has got 5 points.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Nembhard. Shot to end the cold streak. Off the left rim and out. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Towns passes to Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. The 3. The offensive rebound. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Matherin. The shot off that time. Oh, nice D from Anunoby for New York. They've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Brunson passes to Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
McBride, he's checked in for New York.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, BA, has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Now here's McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The Knicks have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's McBride. Down low. Here's Towns. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The Pacers shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Pass to Nembhard. Toppin with it. He's covered by Hart. Shot clock at 6. Toppin passes to Turner. Here's Nembhard. No good. A bit long that time. And here's New York now. A 12-point game to the paint. Towns. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. Puts up a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Anunoby with it. Shoots over Nesmith. Here's Towns. That shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's McBride. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. Hits the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Shoots over Anunoby. Nesmith's shot is off. And New York shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Here's Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Neesmith's shot is off. Pass to Anunoby. Hart from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Here's Neesmith. Back to McConnell. Here's Turner, covered by Towns to halt the run. Turner, no good. New York has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. The rebound by Neesmith. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Towns with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Knicks out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Well, the Pacers shooting just 21% from the floor. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. And Siakam gets it to go.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Now Brunson. It's stolen by Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 5.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, down big, you got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step one.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Anunoby. The fadeaway. And it's New York scoring again. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Bryant outside. Here's Mathurin. Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound. Good on the baseline, Jay.
That'll drive your coach crazy. Failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Anunoby finds Hart. Robinson in the post, covered by Bryant. Robinson gets the bucket. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Nice D from Bridges. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Robinson. And here's Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Right side, Brunson. Over Halliburton. And Bryant pulls it down. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
The Pacers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And he knocks down the first one. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. And so he hits both. And the Knicks with the possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Bridges passes to Brunson. Now here's Anunoby. There's the triple. New York no good that time either. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Bridges. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Brunson finds Bridges. Back to Brunson. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Achua's checked in for Bridges. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Pacers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Brunson against Halliburton. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Nembhard. The 3-ball. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor, solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin from outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now here's Anunoby. Achua passes to Hart. Lets it go. And that one hits the back iron.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Halliburton against Brunson. And there it is for him. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Now Robinson. It's Hart on the wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Halliburton with the ball. He's got 7. Pass to Nembhard. To the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
That's good from Siakam. And the Knicks making a change here. Payne's checked in. He's off on the second. The Knicks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here's Anunoby. Achua, high post. 6 to shoot. Payne against Halliburton. Achua with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Brunson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to McBride. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Nesmith. Over Payne. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. No good on the free throw. And the Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. The Knicks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Payne. And he makes it on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Turner. Here's Nesmith. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Payne. It's wide right, hits off the rim. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Achua. Another one falls for New York. A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Looking to end the run. Achua with a rebound. Top it against Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Shooting 2.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Shoots over Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Now here's Payne. On the take. And Turner with the block. In transition, here come the Pacers. There's Nesmith with a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Buries it down low. Towns has got 15 points.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Pass to Nesmith. The 3. Can't get it to drop. And New York the other way now. Inside. Here's Towns. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Nesmith. A minute 37 left in the first half of basketball. Toppin outside. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Toppin's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Back to Payne. Pass to Achua. Here's McBride. 5 to shoot. Back to Achua. Over Toppin. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Halliburton outside. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McBride. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Pass to Nesmith. Payne against Halliburton. Toppin right side. Here's Nesmith. From downtown. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Anunoby can't get it to go. Pass to Nembhard. No good on the shot. And so it's New York continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He ended up with 15 points and 1 block. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
They score very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers' first half?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. Here's Matherin. Anunoby covering. Siakam outside. A shot from the high post. Here's Halliburton. The Knicks with the rebound. Out to Bridges. Drops in the layup for 2. Bridges has got 12 points in the game. And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Matherin. To the paint. Nembhard, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Matherin. Count that bucket. He's got 10.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Here's Towns. Over Turner, and he can't bank that one in. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Matherin. Got a hand on it. Now it's Hart. Here's Brunson. Basket's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Nembhard. Here's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. And down it goes. 2 points. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Matherin. Anunoby covering. Halliburton on the wing. Over Brunson. Halliburton misses.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Bridges against Turner. And an Obi for three. The rebound by Turner.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Nembhard. Anunoby covering. Halliburton outside. Takes a three. Deflected. Here's Towns. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Timeout called, the Pacers. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.